Organic food is made of products from organic agriculture, and organic agriculture is agriculture without pesticides and artificially produced fertilizers.
Do you think that Focus Balkans research on organic can have an impact on organic sector in Croatia?
Definitely, I think that they will have implication and they will have a big impact, especially on production and on consumers. We helped, for example, we help our people from Croatia to meet other people from region on these kind of networks. Otherwise, they will not have that opportunity, you know.
Focus Balkans found out that the concept of organic food is not very clear in the Western Balkan countries. So what is the situation in Slovenia?
It's about the same. It's mainly because of the culture and the connection, still the connection between a family in the city, in urban area, and the family ownership of pieces of land. Therefore, organic, it means it's homemade, it's from my yard or from my grandmother. And the second issue is the supply area is very small. We have registered 2,000 organic farmers, out of which only 200 are professional.
Ancestral spirits return to dine for the tasty recipe that is so divine. Home-cooked rhythms are something to savor.
What could be done to improve this situation, and what work could be done in terms of transparency?
Well, first of all, what should be done is the education and information. As a consumer organization, we do that all the time. Whenever we do market research or some kind of comparative testing, we always include eco product. And we again and again, like training, which is, the sportsman trains, the step. And it's the same thing.
Did you hear something new today, and are there any innovation in terms of organic and traditional food that your company could launch?
We heard here that, for example, organic market compromise only 3 and 5% of whole market. But I think for my company it would be very, very interesting in the future because of image. It would be from that perspective very interesting in the future to have, for example, traditional products or organic pre-packed products or functional products.
If we really try to find a summarizing definition of traditional foods, it comes down to 4 aspects. One is authenticity, another one is sensory, another one is locality, and then the last element is heritage.
Focus Balkans explore food consumption in the Western Balkans, while True Food was focusing on Western Europe. How do the results differ or converge?
There are a lot of similarities, first of all, and one of the most striking similarities is the very positive image of traditional foods. There are some differences, and one of the main differences so far is that apparently in the Western Balkans, traditional foods have a dominant image also as healthy products. And this was not so obvious in Western Europe, because many people perceive traditional foods as healthy, but at the same time they are aware that those foods may contain fat, may contain salt, and therefore they're also a little bit concerned about the healthiness.
Would you say that EU legislation have brought more transparency in the market of organic and traditional food?
Transparency is increased when this European legislation is introduced. This is especially with organic. Then it is very clear what actually is organic, because there are institutions which, inspections which check the product from the farm to the table.
What should be done to increase production and consumption of organic food in Western Balkan countries?
In order to increase production, you have to reduce the risk for farmers. You have to explain them that they can earn their life at least as good as with conventional production for the next 10 or 15 years. And when it comes to consumption, there is a strong trend towards organic consumption, which will more or less lead to an increase of 10–15% per year.
What is the best way to promote traditional food and how to do it?
The best way might be, let's say, twofold. First of all, educational campaign with the young generation in order to be proud about the cultural heritage and the traditional food. And second issue might be, let's say, promotion campaign within the hotel and restaurant chains in order to promote traditional food product for the foreign tourists.
One important aspect that was discussed today and that was shaped today in a way was how to continue with the research work on organic. It is very important to think about the practical implication of the research. By doing the proper research, you can have two kinds of results. You can have better knowledge about the market and you can help the market development.